Hey, my name is Mike Register. I want to talk with you just for a minute about some principles that I live by for not only life but also in success. Number one is let it go. Never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. You know, something might have happened yesterday that didn't set well with you, didn't go the way you wanted it to. Just leave it yesterday. Just forget about it. When you go to bed at the end of the day, you should forget about all your bad problems for the day and concentrate on what am I going to do tomorrow to improve. Okay. Number two is you want to ignore them, and what I mean by them is you want to ignore all the haters, the dream stealers, and all the people who want to pull you down because they're out there. There's people that don't understand what it is that you're wanting out of life, and they're going to tell you that you can't do something. How many times have you been told you can't do something? Well, for me, that's a motivator. When people tell me I can't do something, I like to prove to them that I can, and I just ignore that. Number three is give it time because time heals everything. It's the same with in business. I started a Live Good business a little over 2.5 years ago, and it took some time to get that built and get that up and running. But you just got to be persistent and keep plugging away, keep plugging away, keep plugging away. And over time, you can build a pretty lucrative business. Like my upline sponsor, he actually has a channel on YouTube, and he talks about, and he shows, what he's done in the past couple of years. He didn't start out making a lot of money, but over time, it's really paying off for him because it continues to build, and he's making around $18,000 a month right now. Just a disclaimer here: no guarantees of income. This video is for information purposes, entertainment purposes only. But number four is don't compete unless you're competing with yourself. The only person you should compete with is the person that you were yesterday. So do the best that you can every single day and look back and reflect on what it is that you didn't get done and try to figure out what it is that you need to do to be better than yesterday. So what can I do better today that I didn't do yesterday? Or what can I do today that I didn't do yesterday? All right, number five is stay calm. It's okay not to have everything figured out. That's what your upline is for. In any type network marketing industry, MLM business, or even on your job, when you have an issue come up that you don't know how to handle, what are you going to do? You're going to go to the person that actually is, like the manager or somebody that's been in your position, longer than you have, that has run into that situation. So just stay calm and let them help you out. That's what I'm here for. If you want to become a part of my network marketing business, that's what I would help you to do, because I've been doing this for 40 years. I've been successful with 3 different companies. Number 6, it's on you. Only you are in charge of your happiness and success in life. Nobody else, just you. Nobody else can do this. Can show you what you need. You have to want it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Once you figure out what it is you want, your why, do you have a family? Do you have kids? Do you have grandkids? I've got a wife, I've got 5 kids, I got 8 grandkids, and I've got a great granddaughter. So my why is right there, my family. I want to leave a legacy. There's a saying that most people, the average person that works for a living, that makes a salary or an hourly wage, they plan for Saturday night, but the wealthiest people in the country plan for 3 generations. Well, I'm not one of the wealthiest people in the country, but I am planning for, generation after generation. I would love to leave a legacy for my kids and for my grandkids. And the thing about network marketing industry is whenever you build a business, it is actually willable to your children and grandchildren. It's as long as you build a business and it's still in business. Once you pass away, your income that you have coming in actually can go down to your children, and then it can go down to their children, and so forth and so on. So that's what I'm leaning towards. That's what I'm looking at. I retired about a year ago. I could have retired many years ago, but I retired a year ago because the business that I was in, I really enjoyed it. I loved doing what I did. But now I'm with another company. This is a new company. It just started up. Actually, June the 1st was the first day of this company going live. They pre-launched at the end of April, so they were only in pre-launch for about 5 weeks. A lot of companies, network marketing companies, when they start up and go into pre-launch for 3 to 6 months. And the reason they do that is because they want to build an affiliate base, and they want some heavy hitters to come in that's built businesses before to get it up and running before they actually go live to the public and start getting the average person to come in that is looking for a secondary income. And in today's society, about 48% of the entire population is looking for a second income, whether it's trading time for dollars, and what I mean by that, going and working at Wawa, or going to 7-Eleven, or Lowe's, or someplace, and working 15-20 hours a week, for like $15 an hour. So what you're doing is, when you do that, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you do that, you're taking more time. If you've got a full-time job and you're already working 40 hours, plus per week, and then you go work somewhere else for another 20, now you're working 60 hours a week. When does your family have time to, when do you have time for your family? I've been down that road before, about 25, 30 years ago. I was working 2, sometimes 3 jobs, and the only time I had with my family was on Sunday. We would go to church, and we would go out to lunch after church. We would go to the park. We'd go and do some fun things as a family, but we only did it 1 day a week. I never saw them, because I was working so many hours that I would come in after they went to bed at night, and I wouldn't wake up until after they left to go to school, and my wife went to work. So, I never actually saw my family except for on Sunday. And that's not really what I wanted. And I figured that out pretty quick. Now, it didn't take long for me to do that, to get into the network marketing industry and realize that I can, put in less hours and make decent enough income to supplement my income. Because what I did 3 times in 3 different companies was I actually replaced my income. Now, I could have retired and kept going and built it up to a dynasty the first time I did that. But I everything that I've ever done in my entire life, I've always enjoyed doing, and I wasn't ready to give it up. Well, you don't have to give stuff up, just because you can. You can hang on to whatever it is that you're doing. But anyway, the company I'm with now, and I'm sorry I'm rambling on so much, but the company I'm with now is a company called Save Club. And Save Club is kind of changing the way that the network marketing industry works. It's a membership-based model where you pay a membership fee, and it's like $19.97 per month, less than $20. But the first time you use Save Club, you're gonna, you can conceivably get your money back. Like the very first time when I used it, whenever I first signed up in the beginning part of May, I went and got an oil change in my wife's car, and I had a coupon for $20 off. Well, it happened to be the same place that I go every single time I get the oil changed in her car, right by her work. And I had a coupon for $20 off. So I used that the very first time, and guess what? That paid for my membership for the month. Well, I got 29 days left in the month to save money. So the next day I took my truck up there and I saved $20. I got $20 off. And then we went out to dinner, and there was a place that offers 50% discount. And that's kind of like buy one, get one free. So I used the coupon for that, and whenever I did, I saved about $25, and I've been out to lunch several times, went to Arby's, got a $5 roast beef sandwich for free. All I had to do was buy another roast beef sandwich and a drink, and I got one for free. So, things like that. And, I bought some luggage. I saved $275 on some luggage. I bought a new laptop. I saved, another $200 on a laptop. But these are things that I needed, things that I was going to buy anyway. So I've actually saved more than I've kept more money in my bank account, is what I'm trying to say, for a $20 bill. And the things that we have coming, that it's unbelievable. You know, the things that we have coming. We got the tools in the back office that you need. If you want to become an affiliate, which I encourage you to do so, it costs $79.97 for the first month. Now, every month after that, it's only $19.97. But the $60 in that 79 bucks, $60 of that pays for an entire year, gives you the tools that you need. It gives you the link. It gives you a link. Actually, there's going to be right now there's 7 links in your back office, 7 websites that you can direct people to, depending on the niche that you're trying to build. They got, you know, like several more coming over time. And but you get your websites. You also get training videos, training you on how to post on social media, how to post on YouTube, how to approach people. There's scripts that if you want to send people a text, for example. And these are the 7-figure earners in the industry that have used these same texts to build businesses throughout the past 15, 20, 30 years. So it's all done for you. It's basically done for you. And whenever you drive somebody to your landing page, then the AI that we have that will be coming within the next couple of weeks, the AI bot actually will take over for you, and the AI will contact your pre-enrollees, and they're already predicting that 1 out of every 4 pre-enrollees is going to upgrade to an affiliate. So if you drive 100 people to your landing page, then 1 out of 4 is what, 40 people? You're going to have 40 people become a member in your business. So if you can drive 100 people to your landing page in a month, and you can do that real easy by handing out cards or just asking people, you know, hey, if you give me $20 and I gave you 200, would you do it? And then people are going to ask, well, yeah, how are you going to do that? Well, hand them a business card and say, hey, just go check out just go to this website right here and check out this company and go ahead and pre-enroll and secure your spot today, because this is a 2x16 forced matrix, and it's very lucrative. So anyhow, there's a link below this video. Please click on the link, go ahead and sign up today and secure your spot. I've already got, in my first month, I've already got over 100 pre-enrollees. Well, I've already got several people that have upgraded as well. So the $80 that I paid in my first month, I've already gotten that back. I've already saved around $800 or so since I've started, and I've only been in for like maybe 8.5, 9 weeks, and I've already saved over 800 bucks, you know, on the things that I was going to buy anyway. I've kept that in my bank account. So I'm ahead of the game, and it's only getting bigger and it's getting better. And but anyway, if you have any questions, I'm going to put my contact information below as well. Please do me a favor, and if you like this channel, please click the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, because that will help me to build my channel, my YouTube presence, which I'm trying to do. So that's about all I got for now. So have a blessed day, and look forward to hearing from you.